10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the Hair Energy Report TV. My name's Stuart Nicholson. On today's Hair Energy Report, I wanted to talk to you briefly about what might be holding you back. What is it that stops you going forward in your business and personal life? Is there something that you feel that you should be doing but don't quite know what it is that you should be doing? A very serious question for you. I want you to value your time. Yes, put a dollar value against how much 1 hour of your time is worth. And it's a very interesting question because once you've done it, so what is your earning potential? If you're working in your salon business and you're billing out a cut and blow wave at $80 every 45 minutes, your time might be worth about $110 to $120 an hour. Have you done that exercise, or are you better capable than $120 an hour? Can you have a colour on the go and a set of foils on the go and a cut and blow wave on the go, and you're actually billing out $200 an hour? If you are, your time is worth $200 an hour. Now that, when you stop and think about that, will stop you doing things that you can have done for $25 an hour. I use a service called Fiverr.com, which is readily available. You just Google Fiverr, it's Fiverr.com, and you can have all sorts of things done for $5 US, which isn't quite as which is more than it used to be a few days ago, but still only $5, and I have stuff done. Now I know a lot of people don't have stuff done because they're frightened of losing control. I have an acquaintance who spent hours and hours and hours having a list researched. He did eventually put it out to have people do, but I had the same list done on elance.com for I think $28 it cost me, and it was 6 or 7 hours worth of work. Well, my time is worth more than $5 an hour. Now, why is it that he didn't do that? Well, I think it's probably largely because he was worried about losing control. And it's a lesson that you have to learn if you want your business life to go forward, is when to delegate and when not to delegate. Now, if you take the picture of something new, a new experience, a new project in your business and in your life, maybe it's not the appropriate time to delegate. Maybe it is probable that you should be doing that actual task if it's new. But if you know that somebody else can do it and their time is worth less than yours, then that's foolish. So if you're billing out, if you're a $200 an hour person and you can have this job done for $25 an hour or even $5 an hour, you're throwing money away, because you could be going out and making the $200 whilst you can't be doing that while you're spending time doing a $25 or a $5 job. So work out what your time is worth and whether somebody else can do the job, and they might even be able to do it better than you. What to let go first? Well, there's 4 tangents that you've got to look at: urgent, not important, and not urgent. And crisis management obviously is important, and you must get to that and must do that yourself, get it sorted very quickly. Not urgent could be preparation for things. People can help you prepare, and you can enroll those people into your preparation. Unimportant can be some phone calls. Maybe you find yourself wasting time. When I was the Clairol manager at Bristol Myers, one of my bosses said to me, he said, "Stuart, you can get bogged down with the paperwork around this place." And this is going back way before emails. They had the internal mail thing. He said, "You can get bogged down by paperwork in this place." And he gave me his secret to managing the paperwork. He said 70%, up to 70% of all the memos that you have requests to do stuff, you will never hear out again. You'll never hear about them again. He said, so don't throw them away, but just put them into a file that says, "To be responded to if followed up." And he was right. So 70% of the time that you could have, I saved 70% of my time because he told me to chop it. Just leave it on one side. So that's unimportant stuff. Returning phone calls is you've got to work out which ones are important and make them a priority, and the others let come down the list. And then there's the totally unimportant, and that's trivia and gossip. And I think that Facebook, I love Facebook, but my God, it can waste a lot of time. And you can't afford to when you're worth $200 an hour. So put a sign up in front of your styling station that just says 200. It doesn't have to tell anybody else what it's all about, but just remind yourself frequently that you're worth $200 an hour, and question yourself, is this the best use of my $200 an hour when you go off on a trivial pursuit on doing something that's not got that sort of value? So there we are. You're at $200 an hour. Now go and do something nice for somebody. Maybe let them in the traffic. Give them a smile. Tell them a joke. This Hair Energy report was brought to you by BKT Platinum, the fastest, quickest, most efficient Brazilian keratin treatment we've seen in the salon today. All Hair Energy products are paraben and SLS free. Our whole range is designed to be used with Brazilian keratin treatments. My name's Stuart Nicholson. Now go do something for your business.